Welcome to episode 3 of the Pull List, your YouTube-y comic booky show type thing. I'm Travis, let's talk about some comic books. Now before we get started, 2 things I want to address. Thing number 1, no, I will not only be making comic book videos from now on. I got really excited about the project and I wanted to get the ball rolling on our comic book club type thing, you know, to figure out exactly how we wanted to go about doing things. And thing 2, the last episode of the Pull List was pretty long. It was kind of hedging on 8 minutes. Like seriously, we sat there and talked about comics for over an hour. But I checked some of the footage, the conversation that we had about The Walking Dead, a comparison between the comics and the television show, and made a deleted scene type video thing that you can see by going to my Facebook page. And shameless self-promotion over. Now let's talk a bit about Marvel's Fear itself. I finished it today and it was okay. I mean, it was a solid story. I wanted to finish it. I just didn't feel fully invested in it. The main villain's power grows when people fear him. The more people fear him, the stronger he gets. But I wish the reader got more of a sense of how the heroes were affected by the fear. Like maybe give Peter some psychosomatic hallucinations about Aunt May being in constant danger, that sort of thing. But really all it came down to was, we're gonna lose, aren't we? Yeah, we're probably gonna lose. And that was the extent of the fear that I felt from the main characters. I didn't feel very attached to many of the new characters. I thought Odin was kind of stiff, and I thought some of the backstory was a bit rushed. And Wolverine and Spider-Man are right there on the front cover, and they're barely in it. Wolverine even less than Spider-Man. It was Marvel's big yearly event. It was a different type of Marvel storyline. It didn't feel like a telling of a retelling, which was nice. And I am a fan of story arcs that have Tony Stark questioning things that he doesn't understand. When he's all, I don't believe in magic, but this magic thing is supposed to happen, and I really don't understand it. I can't wrap my scientific mind around it. All right, I'm really out of my element. Okay, leap of faith, let's go. The artwork is fantastic, and the scenes where some of the characters are possessed by Asgardian hammers, those were brilliantly portrayed. But in the end, it was all resolved without a lot of thrill. I don't know, on Goodreads I rated it 3 out of 5, which means I liked it, I didn't love it. And speaking of Goodreads, I kept seeing friends of mine post on Facebook and Twitter about doing the 100 book challenge, where they try to read 100 books before the end of the year. And I thought, what if I did that with graphic novels / trade paperbacks? But instead of 100, maybe I should bump the number up to, what do you think, 200? 300? Alright, I'm going to try to read 300 graphic novels / trade paperbacks in the year 2013. Now that it's on the internet, I have to do it, don't I? It might not be so bad if I read 1 or 2 a day, get a head start. I already finished Fear itself, and I'm currently reading The Long Halloween and A Wrinkle in Time. And I own Marvel Zombies and Flash Rebirth and Watchmen, and I can reread those, and those will count, right? Side note, if you're a fan of Watchmen, read Watchmen in Philosophy. It answers some of the psychological questions behind some of the characters' actions, and it's just a really good read. As for our comic book club, don't forget to go to your local comic book shop on Wednesday the 9th to pick up issue number 1 of Superior Spider-Man, because I'll be talking about it in a video that following Friday. And if you want to be an active part of that conversation, I highly encourage you to make a video response of your opinions of Superior Spider-Man number 1 and link it down below this video. Superior Spider-Man number 1 will be our beta test, our trial run, and if we get a good turnout of conversationalists, then we'll branch out and see what else we can read. I'm excited. Thank you for watching another episode of The Pull List. My name is Travis, and thank you for helping me fuel my comic book obsession. Bye-bye.